Previously on One Piece, we've officially said goodbye to Wano. Luffy and the crew finally gave their fond farewell to Momonosuke, Kinemon, and Yamato, handing over a flag so they could wave it high and say that we are friends of the Straw Hat. Mess with us, you mess with them. A true Yonko move. Luffy has truly become a great emperor. I mean, he was already kind of doing stuff like that previously, specifically with Fishman Island, but now he's doing it like in official capacity. And for the first time since Fishman Island, we've set off with the full crew without Kinemon and Momonosuke, or even Law by their side. We've all gone our separate ways. A 10-year-long partnership has come to a close. And the race to the One Piece and the end of the series as a whole has begun. What lies upon this brand new horizon for our heroes? I can't wait to find out. Can you? Join me, won't you? Alright, One Piece, chapter 1058, New Emperor. Okay, so it's gotta be about Buggy and Luffy then, because they're the newest emperor. And we also have Germa Double Six's An Emotionless Excursion, Volume 17. Take me with you. Get me out of here. Okay, so Caesar is basically laying down some cover so that the Germa can help him GT the FO, which looks as though that was probably the best course of action, because German Double Six getting their asses beat. So I feel like this is a good excuse for how they managed to escape, because there was no other way they were getting out of all of this. That's right. Luffy, instead of taking, the Tokage port, in the lift, essentially, to gently lower them to the sea from Wano since it's up high, Luffy, Kid, and Law decided to take the dramatic route and go plummeting off the edge of the island. Looks to be that everyone made it safely, although Luffy was promptly punished for his transgressions. We have the narration. The ship sails away from the land of Wano and onward in the direction the log posts point. And I guess you have Luffy screaming and Nami's going, "Gah! You're not fit to be a captain!" With Luffy beaten and bloody inside of a cage. Possibly sea prisms, though. Weird that Nami has that on hand, but whatever. And Luffy says, I'm sorry. And Nami is just brutally pulling on his cheek as she shouts, "You put all of our lives at risk with that stunt. You can't be this stupid." Oh, he is. He's not like he hasn't done this before. And Jinbei's just laughing it up, going, "Yeah, wahahaha. Well, we're all fine now. It wasn't such a big fall." But Nami just spits venom at Jinbei as she says, "Don't coddle him, Jinbei." And Jinbei's just shocked. And Nami turns back to Luffy to chew him out some more as Jinbei just says, "Was that Supreme King Haki?" It's like, no, that's Nami Haki. That's just Nami. And we got Usopp and Chopper like hiding in a barrel off to the side somewhere. Chopper says, "Stay back, boss." Usopp adds, "Never confront a raging Nami." Zoro's asleep. I think Brook is jamming out. And Frankie's just jazzed as he said, "Did you see the Sunny handle that fall? All that height in just one broken yard." I don't remember what a yard is. Oh, we have the news coup. Ooh, it's bounty time. Bounty, 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 bounty. And Robin's giving the news coup a little pat on the head saying thank you. Oop, Sanji comes out of the door just as Robin says, "Oh, we have new bounty posters." And everyone just immediately turns. Like even Zoro wakes up. Sanji goes jumping towards Robin saying, "Ooh, Robin, let me see." But I think he just kind of bumps into her and all of the bounty posters just go flying everywhere. And the narrator says, "Emperor of the Sea, Straw Hat Luffy, leader of the 5,600-man Straw Hat Fleet." Leader of the Straw Hat Fleet, and his 9 senior officers are wanted for the following bounty. Here it comes. Ship Doctor. Oh, they know he's the doctor. Ship Doctor, Chopper the Cotton Candy Lover. He's still registered as a pet, though. Bounty, 1,000 berries. Increase of 900. I mean, it's essentially $10. And Chopper says, "Did mine go up this time?" And he looks at it and says, "Oh, come on. Okay, technically it did. Oh, poor Chopper. I guess when we don't see the picture, it means that the picture hasn't changed. Oh god, I've looked down a few of them. Oh my god. Okay, let's keep going. Navigator, Cat Burglar Nami. Bounty 366 million berries. Wow, she's finally around Luffy when he, shoot. When was Luffy at 300? Oh, it was after Enies Lobby. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Let me pull up the Straw Hat's original bounties before. Nami's, oh, so she has a 300 million increase. Damn! That's a hell of an increase! An increase of 300 million. Damn! Alright, Musician Soul King Brook. Bounty 383 million berries. Huh, he's still higher than Nami. And he did less. Well, no, not really less. He was helpful. He also went up 300 million. Damn! Man, the world government has an obsession with threes now that Luffy's at 3 billion. But Nami keeps them sixes. She started with 16 million, then went up to 66 million, now 366. Of course, Brook still has his threes as he was 33 million, then 83 million, then 383 million. Alright? Shipwright, Cyborg Frankie. Bounty 394 million berries. And this is what gets me, as Frankie just points to his poster, angry, saying, "Hey, what gives? Where am I?" And his poster is literally just the figurehead of the Sunny. They just associate him less and less with himself. That is hilarious. Like, his craftsmanship is just that good. They don't associate him simply by himself, they associate him with his friggin' craftsmanship. Also, another 300 million increase. He started at 44 million, then 94 million, then 394 million. It's sad because that is a major boost, but he doesn't even get to enjoy it. And then we have Sniper God Usopp, Bounty 500 million berries. 500 million? Damn, that is a huge departure from everyone else. Everyone else got like threes, but Usopp, what was Usopp's before? Oh, so he did receive a 300 million. That's because his bounty was at 200 million before, after the whole situation with the Doflamingo pirate. Damn! It's funny too because the bounty he had before was a bounty that Luffy never had. He went from 100 million to 300 million for Luffy. But now he has Luffy's, fifth bounty from after the whole situation with the Doflamingo pirates. Yeah, from here, it's just like Usopp ends up with a billion berry bounty if he keeps going at this rate. And Usopp's just looking at his bounty terrified, saying, "No way! No more! Stop the count!" Uh-oh. I'm seeing the reactions of some of the others. Oh, holy shit. Archaeologist, Demon Child Nico Robin. Bounty 930 million berries. What the fuck? Wow. Holy shit, that's a hell of an increase. Yeah, she started out with 79 million. And then her second bounty was bullshit because it was a slight increase to 80 million. It's like you increased a million. And then it was at 130 million, which is just eh. And then all of a sudden it's just 930 million. You increase her bounty by 800 million. Damn. That should be proof that the bounties aren't for who they defeated. It's just an order of importance. It's like Chopper, he's a pet. Still a pet of the strongest crew, one of the strongest crew out there. Nami, she's not the physically strongest, but she's the navigator. Brook, he's actually a pretty strong combatant. Frankie, because of all the weaponry he builds. Usopp, because of the legend that is God Usopp. Robin, because she can read the poneglyphs, and they know that they must have poneglyphs in addition to everything. And then we have Cook, Blackleg Sanji, 1.032 billion berries. Oh, they entered into the billions club. But he must be it must have a lower thing than Zoro. And he's always upset about something. Like his first was 77 million, but he was upset because they only had a sketch of him. And his second was 177 million. There was the question of why is it only alive? The next increase to 330 million put him down as Vinsmoke Sanji, and now he just gets to be upset that he's not at the highest. Oh, it's because he's not just lower than Zoro, he's lower than Jinbei. Helmsman, first son of the sea, Jinbei, 1.1 billion berries. Damn. Oh, that's why he's upset. He doesn't even get to enjoy that bounty. That is a hell of an increase, though. Like, that is a Luffy level increase. Because Jinbei started at 76 million, then 250 million, which was an update, then 438 million, but now he's a part of the Straw Hat crew. 1.1 billion. Man, I wonder what the other former warlords' bounties are at this point. And Master Swordsman Pirate Hunter Zoro. 1.111 billion. There's gotta be a reason there's so many ones. And Sanji's on the ground seething with rage as he says, why am I beneath him? And you too, Jinbei? Jinbei just looks over at Sanji and says, are you feeling alright, Sanji? What's wrong? And Zoro's just chuckling to himself, telling Jinbei, forget him. Who cares what fourth place thinks? And then they start fighting, as usual. And tacked on at the end, Captain, Emperor of the Sea, Straw Hat Luffy. Bounty, 3 billion berries. And he's still locked in the cage, saying, I'm sorry, please let me out. I'm hungry. Well, Sanji and Zoro are going at it as Sanji says, who are you calling fourth place? And Zoro says, don't talk back to second. Oh my god. They're as toxic as all the other people online. Oh! It's finally here. And, yeah, it's about what you should have thought. Everyone was just like, oh, Crocodile and Mihawk are kneeling before Buggy. And this image paints a very different impression. Alright, let's read into it. We pick up at Empty Bluffs Island. Empty Bluffs, nice. And in the New World, and you have the men under Buggy saying, did you see him? I sure did. Can't believe I just saw the real thing. That was the world's strongest swordsman. Yikes! When they announced the 7 warlords were no more, and all those battleships surrounded us, I thought we were goners. But I should have had more faith than Chairman Buggy. Just look at him now. With none of them looking in, as we see Buggy having been beaten to shit by Crocodile and Mihawk. As we cut into Emperor of the Sea, Buggy, the genius jester, screaming for his life, saying, wait, have mercy, please just spare my miserable life, I'll do anything, I'll lick the mud from your boots. As former warlords, Sir Crocodile and Draco Mihawk threaten him. Crocodile says, the entire idea for the Cross-Guild organization came from me and Hawkeyes. How did you get labeled the boss, Buggy? Ah, it was a mistranslation. Gotcha. Buggy says, I don't know what to say other than, I'm sorry, or maybe, better luck next time? You don't want to say that last part. Meanwhile, Hawkeye says, you're the first man to rise to the rank of Emperor by saying, I'm sorry. And by my blade, you'll be the last. I mean, you say that, but, last time you tried to cut him, it didn't go too well. Though, I feel like this time around it'll be a little bit more permanent. As Mihawk says, only death can right this wrong. And Buggy is shocked. Crocodile says, the word humiliation doesn't even begin to describe this feeling. Buggy says, please don't kill me. And Mihawk just says, that's not an option. Holy shit. It's like, oh no, you're gonna die. We're gonna make you make up for this, but you're still gonna die. And, Mr. 3, Galdino, former Brokesworks, Crocodile's henchman, Galdino, as he's immediately sniveling, saying, may I just say, boss, it is so delightful to be in your service once again. And Buggy shouts, Galdino, are you stabbing me in the back after all this time? And Galdino just simply says, I was never working for you at any point, Buggy. Richie and Moji are just chomping away as Moji says, poor chairman, rest in peace. What do we do now? And Kabachi just simply says, we follow Crocodile. And Alvida simply says, It's a cold world out there. Well, you have Mr. One just standing guard over to the side. And I guess Mihawk is thinking back on Gloom Island when it was surrounded. I guess he was hit up by Crocodile, who... How does Crocodile have his number? Crocodile says, there goes the privileges of being a warlord, eh, Hawkeyes? Mihawk says, what do you want, Crocodile? The Navy has this island surrounded at the moment. I need to pick up and move base, bothersome as it might be. He's like packing up his wine collection. Crocodile says, come over to my side. It's not a bad deal. With our name value combined, this Navy will have to sit up and take notice. You were known as the Naval Hunter once upon a time. Whoa! Oh, so Zoro was the pirate hunter. Hawkeye was the marine hunter. Damn. Crocodile says, in terms of distrust for others, we at least have one thing in common already. Okay, so that's what it was. Yes, Mihawk thought he would be less inconvenienced by joining in on this, which was what a lot of people speculated. Mihawk then shoots a glare at Buggy. I guess he's wondering, it's just like, how much will this interrupt everything I had going? Meanwhile, Buggy also has a flashback. I guess when he was trying to run away and his men were following, saying, Captain Buggy, turn around and fight. Are you afraid of the Navy? And Buggy just thinks to himself, leave me alone. I'm trying to make my skedaddling plan. But the men say, all the battleships around the island, they're under attack. Buggy's shocked. That's kind of wild. So they came in and helped? Yeah, all the Navy ships are being destroyed. The men cheer. The Navy is... Wait, no, Buggy says the Navy is... They're sinking left and right. Really? What hero is doing this? And then he sees, it's Crocodile! Also Mr. One, don't forget him. And then the men cry out, so the rumors were true. Crocodile is Chairman Buggy's henchman. Oh God. Is that what they thought? And now he's come to rescue us in our hour of need. All thanks to you, Chairman Buggy. And Buggy says, oh, so it's Crocodile, he. And then he thinks to himself, he's come to collect all the money I owe him. Oh, he's in debt. Oh, well, I don't have that kind of cash. This is even worse for me than the Navy. Okay, so he was hard up for money with the loss of Harridan. And you have Buggy meeting with Crocodile. This Crocodile says, I know you well enough to assume you try to fly the coop. Buggy thinks, how did he know? Buggy tries to explain to Crocodile, listen, Buggy's delivery might seem wildly profitable, but the overhead, I have so many mouths to feed, and the giants who were our biggest earners just left. And Crocodile just simply says, if you can't pay up, I can always sell you into slavery. And Buggy says, whoa, let's not be nasty. Come on. We escaped Impel Down together, remember? Crocky, baby. And Crocodile just leans in and says, and if you can't pay back the money I was nice enough to lend you after that, you need to make it up to me. I'm starting up a new company and I need the funds. The Crocodile started up a lending service. Buggy says, hey, I know. Let me help out with your business. Believe it or not, I'm a former warlord, and I'll be your errand boy. I'll work off my debt. You gotta give your new company a flashy public debut, right? I got all kinds of guys working for me. Advertising, design, printing, distribution. We can do it all. Use our services all you want for free. So it's obvious that Buggy's men kind of got a little mixed up on the messaging there. As Crocodile just holds up the flyer, he's just like, and your genius idea for a flyer was this? Mighty lofty spot you're occupying there, boss. Buggy says, no, you don't understand. That's not what I intended. And Crocodile just shoves the poster in his mouth, saying, what did you intend if not lies and fraud? Buggy spits out the paper and says, poof, it wasn't on purpose, I swear. My employees, they simply worship me. It took me by surprise as much as you. And he did go after one of his henchmen saying, hey, what's the deal with that poster? And one of his men says, I put you in the coolest spot, Chairman. Buggy says, what? And then he's told, you already distributed it to every market across the world. And Buggy doubles up on that. What? Meanwhile, at Navy HQ, of course, it's brand new. That means even more bounties. It's a bounty bonanza. And this is the thing that people kind of miss. The bounties aren't an indication of power. It's an indication of how the world government, the in-universe people, think of how much of a threat the pirates are. it does not equate to actual power level. It always gets me with people who are just like, oh, Buggy, why is he giving such a big bounty? Blah, 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 blah. It's just like, because that's where the story took things. Brand New tells the Marines who are present this Buggy figure was the ringleader of the Impel Down mass breakout, and he started off on the King of the Pirates crew. He once stood shoulder to shoulder with the Emperor Red Hair. He commands so much respect that even Crocodile rushed to his aid at Empty Bluff Island. We've intercepted signals that confirm Crocodile and Mihawk are involved. The Navy Hunters already have funding from many criminal groups. Navy Hunters, damn. In the world's current state of insurrection, this cross guild will prove to be a major threat. A major threat to us. And someone says, what are their bounties? Former warlord of the sea, Sir Crocodile. Based on his Logia powers, intelligence, and leadership. Again, his powers, intelligence, and leadership. Not so much his strength, but he's smart, he's crafty, and he knows how to use his ability. 1.965 billion berries. Damn. And what was it before? He started off with 81 million. Damn, that is a hell of a boost. Hawkeye's Mihawk, former warlord of the sea, with greater sword skill than even Red Hair the Emperor. More skilled with a sword than Shanks. Again, see, that was the thing. Most people were just like, oh man, Shanks has to be stronger because he's an emperor. Not necessarily. Mihawk has better skill. He's a better swordsman. As the strongest swordsman in the world, he's worth 3.59 billion berries. Damn. And that goes to show, bounties don't mean everything. With that bounty, he's higher than Luffy. Not by too much, but even still. Like, if being a warlord was simply based on your bounty and the strength and the threat you're considered by yourself, you'd have plenty of warlords. Wait. Then what is Buggy's bounty? Buggy the Genius Jester. On top of his prior feat, he has the power to command these other two men. Wait, 3.189? Oh, he's lower than Mihawk. Damn. Mihawk has a bigger bounty. I guess simply because he's considered more of a threat by himself. Mihawk's more of a threat by himself. But because of everything that Buggy has managed to organize, and when you list off all the things that the government sees him doing by himself and organizing, of course he has this bounty. Alongside Straw Hat Luffy, he is now an Emperor of the Sea. A figure who poses a clear and present danger to the world government. Meanwhile, back with Buggy, Mihawk, and Crocodile still bonking Buggy on the head saying, and look at you now. Emperor of the Sea, huh? Think you're hot stuff, don't you, clown? And Buggy's just saying, I'm sorry. Let me start licking those boots. Crocodile just says, shut up. Oh, you both have Luffy and Crocodile just begging for their life. I'm sorry. Some emperors. But Mihawk intercedes and says, depending on how you think about it, it may not be the worst idea to have him take the spotlight. I don't know about you, but I don't want to be an emperor. I'd prefer a quieter life. Which is the explanation most people gave to why Mihawk would join up under Buggy. It's just like, no, let him take the spotlight. I don't want the heat like that. And Crocodile says, are you serious? And Mihawk simply says, let him take the brunt of the attention. And if he becomes inconvenient, we can get rid of him at any time. And Crocodile just smiles and says, that's a good point. Exactly. Like, you like being a shadow boss, Crocodile. And Mihawk doesn't like the attention. Buggy, he's big, he's loud, he's out there, and he's stupidly lucky. Everybody needs a fall guy and a patsy, and Buggy is that in spades. It makes too much sense. You have the big announcement with Crocodile, Mihawk, and Buggy right up on a platform with the people cheering as Buggy shouts out, listen up, you swabs, in order to adapt to the coming new era, I have established the Cross Guild. Here's a look at our chief officers. And Buggy's just thinking to himself, where's my life taking me? As the people cry out, wow, it's Sir Crocodile! Look, Chairman Buggy's crying! Me too, it's the best day of my life! Master Mihawk! Oh man, I'm so interested in where that's going. The revolutionaries too? Damn, there's so much happening in this chapter. It just sucks we're on break next week. Oh well. Okay, so the revolutionaries are back. The officers. Hilariously, this brings a few things full circle, because initially Zoro was going to be a member of the Buggy Pirates. We pick up in the Kamabaka Queendom in the Grand Line, as the main officers are trying to say, don't think about it. Think too hard about it, Koala. Look on the bright side. Sabo is just fine. And Koala says, you're right. I'm glad everyone's okay. Ivanka says, exactly. Celebrate the miracles when you have the chance. Hee-haw! Morley says, you're going to pay for making us worry so much, Sabo. Okay, so Sabo's not here. Where did Sabo end up going? Karasu says, I know it happened after we parted ways, but I still believe in Sabo. And Lindbergh says, oh, hey, I was just about to say that. You always take the good comments first. And Bello Betty says, pipe down, you're all so annoying. Koala then steps over to Dragon, trying to address him, and Dragon simply says, Sabo is just fine. But if it's true that he killed King Cobra, there will be a reckoning between us, no matter his reason. So ultimately, Dragon doesn't want to believe it, but it's just kind of like, I don't know. I mean, it's such an out-of-line thing to do, and I think Dragon would know that Cobra wasn't a bad ruler. And we see the rescued Bartholomew Kuma as Dragon addresses him and says, tell me, Kuma, what is it that you see? And Kuma in a robotic voice says, as you command. The Kuma you know is not in there anymore. Koala looks on with a tear in her eye. But then the Dendan Mushi goes off. But it's also picked up at Marine HQ. As they say, I'm picking up a call to the Kamabaka Queendom. It might be Flame Emperor. Record it and trace the signal. Yes, sir. As Koala tells everyone, quiet down, everyone. And she picks it up and says, hello? Koala speaking. And a voice comes over. It's me, Sabo. Da-dum. But a call that's being traced, I can't believe Sabo would be that sloppy. And man, there was so much in this chapter. The question of what was Sabo's reasonings for apparently killing Cobra, which I don't buy into, and what happened to him after the fact. Something weird is definitely going on between Sabo, Vivi, and Cobra. I think there was a setup. There was definitely a setup here, but why is Vivi missing? And the new Cross Guild. Honestly, this just established what a lot of sane thinking people already knew. It's just like, Buggy's just a figurehead, Crocodile's running things from the shadows, and Mihawk just doesn't want to be bothered. Galdino's still just simping, and Kabaji, Moji, Richie, and Alvita are just going with the flow of things. It's just like, hey, as long as we get paid. And life with the Straw Hats is the same as it ever was. This is a nice in-between segment before we get into the next string of events. I really am wondering, where are the Straw Hats going to next? And how long before they get there? And when is Luffy eventually going to learn what happened to Sabo and Vivi? I feel like Luffy's always busy, or hasn't always picked up on certain events, because I feel like he'd have at least something to say about what happened between Sabo and Vivi. That's a pretty big thing to have happen. But tell me your thoughts in the comments section below. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. And until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I can't hope to see you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.